Are rebels in Manipur using Elon Musk's Starlink for communication? Claims of rebels using Starlink in India raise questions about internet access in conflict zones. A recent claim by Indian security forces has sparked curiosity and controversy. During joint operations in violence hit Manipur, a white device labeled with the Starlink logo was seized, raising concerns that rebels might be using Elon Musk's satellite internet service to bypass internet restrictions in the region. But is this really the case? Musk's response: this is false. Elon Musk, a billionaire founder of SpaceX, quickly dismissed the allegations. In response to the concerns raised, Musk clarified on social media: this is false. Starlink satellite beams are turned off over India. So if Starlink isn't operating in India, what was this device doing there? Could it have been used illegally? These questions remain unanswered. Is Starlink even legal in India? Here's the twist: Starlink even authorized to operate in India yet. The company's application to provide satellite-based internet services is still under review by India's Ministry of Home Affairs. Without regulatory approval, Starlink cannot legally beam internet services to the country. An availability map on Starlink's website confirms this, stating the service is pending regulatory approval in India. Interestingly, similar restrictions apply to Pakistan, while services are expected to start in 2025 in Bangladesh and Bhutan. What was found during the security operation? On December 16, the Indian Army Spare Corps, along with the state police, conducted joint operations across Manipur's hill and valley districts, including Churchandpur and Imphal East. The forces recovered a cache of weapons and warlike stores, including snipers, automatic rifles, grenades, and most intriguingly, a device with the Starlink logo. This raised alarms about potential misuse of advanced technology in conflict zones. But if Starlink isn't operational in India, could this device have been smuggled or repurposed? Starlink be a game changer in such regions? Starlink's satellite internet is known for its ability to provide connectivity in remote areas, often beyond the reach of traditional networks. This makes it appealing for legitimate uses, but also raises concerns about its misuse in conflict zones or regions with restricted internet access. In Manipur, where the internet has been restricted due to ongoing violence, could rebels have found a way to tap into Starlink's services illegally, or was this just a coincidence? Starlink versus Indian telecom giants. Starlink's arrival in India has been delayed by regulatory hurdles, and the competition with local telecom giants adds another layer of complexity. Recently, India decided to allocate spectrum from satellite communication administratively rather than auctioning it, a move seen as a win for Starlink and other satellite-based providers. However, companies like Reliance Jio argue that auctioning the spectrum would create a level playing field between terrestrial and satellite services. Musk, defending Starlink, stated that would be unprecedented, as this spectrum was long designated by the ITU as a shared spectrum for satellites. What do you think? Should India fast track approval for satellite internet services like Starlink, or are the security concerns too significant to ignore?
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel TSW News. News that reveal the truth.